to Mornings with Mo. We are live. It is Thursday, July 16th, 2026. I hope you're having a good morning. Temperature currently in Atlanta is 75 degrees, sunny, high of 89, low of 73. Wherever you are tuning in from, thank you for being here. I hope you are having a good morning so far and getting to it. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. My name is Mo Mitch. I am your host, and I have the producer with me as always. How you feeling?
Good morning. I'm good. How
All
about
right.
you?
Huh?
How about you? How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I woke up very early. I didn't get a lot of sleep, but I've been prepping for the show ever since, so let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
All right, so bringing back the topic from last week. Not last week, I'm sorry, 2 days ago on Tuesday. If you were not here, the topic and the question of the morning was, if you are co-parenting, do you have a say with what the other parent does with the child when you are not around?
I said yes, you do.
And I said, no, you don't. Did I? I think I said no.
I think you said no.
But the reason I said no is because not I would say no, but I just believe that that's the truth. I don't think most parents give the other parent a say with what can be done with the child. Now, I didn't realize this was going to be such a heated topic, but it was. And a lot of parents had a lot to say about this topic. There was a lot of parents in my DMs who felt like they were shocked that so many parents said no. Like they felt like you should absolutely get a say in what the child does. Now, this all stemmed from, I have a friend who wanted to take his child to the park and let the child hang out with some friends of his for about an hour while he ran and did something else. And the other parent felt like she didn't like that because she didn't know these people. And he was like, well, the child is safe. They're with my friends. You shouldn't be worried about it. And then my question was, should you have a say? 75% of people on my social media, I think last time I checked, it was over 70%, said, yes, you should have a say.
You see? I knew it.
But everyone I spoke to in person said no.
Did they have a reason?
So here's the thing. Two of my guy friends said you have a say, but that doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen. And to me, that's just a nicer way of saying no.
That's being realistic.
So if I have a say, but you're not going to listen, I don't have a say. I literally just have a say. Like that to me, that doesn't qualify. It doesn't count. I think my homeboy nailed it though. He said it comes down to him in his mind, the relationship that the parents have. How are you co-parenting? If it's two people who are co-parenting well and was an amicable split, then normally the answer would be yes. Of course I have a say. But if not, you don't. And ultimately, if I'm honest, I think the majority of people would not have a say in what the other parent does when you're not around with your child. Anything else in closing to that?
I mean, I agree. Yeah, I agree. That's pretty much it.
All right, moving on to sports. So Messi and Argentina just made it to the World Cup final. Shout out to them.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I bet on Argentina, so I feel really good about it. They will be facing off with Spain. In the very beginning of the World Cup, I chose Spain, and I chose England, so I was close. But once I got to the actual England and Argentina game, I changed my mind and I picked Messi. My takeaway from watching Messi is I think I realize now why I like watching Messi so much. It all started to make sense to me after he got into the altercation. I don't know if it was an altercation, but it was a back and forth with the England player. Did you see that?
You posted it on your social media, right? Bellingham?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
So this was hilarious. If you didn't see it, there was a part in the game when Bellingham, the England soccer player, or I should say football player, ran up on Messi and they had an exchange. And I think we have the video. This is what the exchange looked like between Messi from Argentina and Bellingham.
still going.
Yeah, no, they going. That's the moment right there. You see Messi's face? All right, stop this one right now. Play the second video where Messi gives him the yeah. All right. This is gonna be one of the greatest memes you will now ever see in life. Is Messi's response, his face to this man, that in my mind says, "What? All right, oh my God, there's no other way to put that. Like, what? You talking to me?" So I did my research because I had to know what was said. And apparently, Bellingham said that he just spoke to him about being fouled. And Messi responded and said, "What about when I got fouled?" And then Bellingham said, you can take it. So I guess that's when Messi looked at him like, what? Okay.
Do you remember in the game when, I don't know, I think Messi fell and Bellingham was like right behind him, and obviously Bellingham is towering over Messi, and they both tumbled. It was like Messi took him with him. Like, to me, it's like Messi almost grabbed his arm and was like, "Let's go," and they tumbled on the ground.
Yeah,
Did you see
soccer
that?
is a lot more physical of a game than I realized it was in watching it. But I like this moment better when I didn't know what Messi actually said to him and I just had to imagine it. So I wish they wouldn't even have spoke to it and left the allure of it to be we don't know.
I don't like that.
What?
I want to know what
Nah.
happened.
Just because this is the thing. Messi to me might be the greatest athlete ever. He's in the conversation, right? And Michael Jordan is in that conversation. When I was a kid and I watched Michael Jordan, it was a similar feeling because you just didn't know what you were going to witness. You knew it was going to be crazy. You knew it was going to be something you've never seen. And you knew he was light years ahead of everybody he was playing against, but you just didn't know. And that's how I feel watching Messi as a grown man, which is weird, but it's historic. And it seemed like when Bellingham said whatever he said to Messi, in that moment, everybody has had that feeling of like, who, me? you talking to me like that? And I just feel like it's athletes like Jordan and Messi that have something different that most humans don't possess of, I'm going to now turn into Jesus right in front of you. I am about to turn into sports Jesus, and there's going to be nothing you can do about it. And you should never wake these people up. You should never wake these beasts up. And that's what I feel like happened in that moment. And when I didn't know what was said, I had so many things going through my head. My imagination was running crazy. Now that I know that they was arguing about who got fouled.
You enjoy it even more.
No, I enjoy it less.
What?
I didn't want to know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to know what was being said.
Okay.
I rather, like when we didn't know
like
if
the
Kevin
mystery.
Garnett said that Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. Like, I don't want them to ever address it. Like, just make me always wonder what was said in that moment.
Yeah, we're opposites. I want to know.
You want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know. How do you feel about it? They were just saying, no, I got fouled. No, you got fouled. No, he fouled me. No, you fouled me. That's it.
Thank you. I wanted to know.
You're welcome. Now you know. Who you got? Argentina, Spain, now in the World Cup finals. Who you got?
I think it's going to be Argentina.
I'm not betting against Messi. I'm not doing it. I feel the same way I felt when I watched Floyd fight. No matter how you feel about these people as individuals, I'm not betting against them. Until I see some different evidence, I'm just not doing it.
I think he dropped to his knees at the end of the game and started crying because he's so emotional and passionate about it, because this is his last World Cup that we know of. I mean, unless if he, he still feels up to it 4 years from now, but highly unlikely. But who knows? Because Ronaldo, the player from Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo, they're saying that he might just try to pull it off in the next 4 years, because his son is now 16 years old, I believe. So in 4 years, he's trying exactly that.
Okay. How old is he going to be?
44. No, he's 41. Yes, he'll be 44, I believe. almost 45, something
At the
along
next
those
World
lines.
Cup?
At the next World Cup.
I'm not going to say what can and can't be done because I still remember on ESPN when Max Kellerman trashed Tom Brady. Said he was about to be done. He's a wrap, and then Tom Brady came back and got one more. So I'm chilling, but I don't see it.
Because he also, I mean, this is all social media. I don't know how true all this is, but they said that he follows a strict regimen. Like he goes to bed at 8 or 9 p.m. Um, he only eats certain type of food. He has, he's like very strict, and everything that he does is supposed to help him with his aging process. Actually, no, I'm lying. He sleeps 4 to 5 hours at a time because that makes your body younger or something along those lines. I'm gonna look for that article and maybe read it next week.
I mean, world-class athlete. Kobe went and got a new knee at some point in life. Anything is possible, but the one thing you can't defeat is Father Time. So I would love to see it. I don't know, but in this World Cup, I think I'm going to Argentina. And if you've been following my picks on the World Cup this far, then you know I was only wrong once, and the one time I was wrong, it was because I listened to the producer.
But wait, one more thing about actually two more things about yesterday's game. At the end of the game, did you see Bellingham slap another Argentina player
who
in
did
the
he
neck?
slap? Who was that?
So it was a bench player, and they're saying that he must have said, we don't know what he said, which, you know, you like that part. I don't.
Yeah.
He must have said something in Spanish. It could have been a derogatory or racist comment. We don't know, because apparently Bellingham lives in Madrid, is fluent in Spanish, and he must have heard him say something that when he went there and just slapped his neck.
It was a player.
Yeah, it was a player.
Somebody said it was staff, or it was someone that was not
No.
actually on the team, but it was a player.
He had the uniform on with the FIFA that like
so
apron
you
thing
can't.
on.
I mean, I don't know what he said, but see, now this is different.
You
So
see?
now I do want to know what he said, because what did he say that you went over there and slapped him?
Exactly.
Is that still assault? Because I mean, I know it's like in sports and it's a whole thing,
But they be fighting, so.
yeah, I guess he'll get away with it, I'm sure.
And then at the end of the game, I saw another video on social media saying that the players grabbed a sign from the Argentinian fans, and they were like waving it, and apparently it's some type of political thing that they have going on. Did you see that?
I didn't see that. I did see them fighting in Atlanta, though.
Oh, I saw that.
It was getting busy in Atlanta.
They were saying they didn't have enough police out there.
No, these World Cup fans are not here to play no games with anybody. They get busy.
My sister asked me, "Are you guys going to the fan festival?" No, thank you.
I want to say it was the first game I ever went to live, the first football game I ever went to live. I believe it was when Brazil played. I'm trying to remember. I know, was it Brazil and Argentina? When I went to see Messi in Brazil?
In Brazil, yes.
And they started getting busy. I mean, like they opened the game up with what I thought was a ceremonial fight.
I think it started like 30 minutes later.
No,
because it got delayed.
And then they delayed the game, and all of the football players was just watching. They was over there trying to get them to stop. It was so bad that they sent the players to the stands to try to ask the fans to stop fighting. I've never seen anything like it. It was crazy.
And you wanted to wear your Messi jersey to the stadium. I was like, nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I still think I should have, but whatever. So, morning rundown. Foods to avoid during the outbreak. Are you aware of this outbreak that is currently happening?
I sure am. It's all over social media.
So, there's an ongoing multi-state outbreak of cyclopariasis. I believe that's how you pronounce it. An intestinal illness caused by the microscopic parasite I don't know how to say that. Cyclospora. Cyclospora, as I believe what that is affecting thousands of people across several U.S. states. Health officials are actively investigating the exact source, but are advising the public to alter how they handle raw produce to avoid getting sick. How afraid are you?
I I think about it every time I go grab a strawberry or spinach.
So that's
But
pretty afraid. I'd say that's high level. If you're thinking about it every time
I'm
you
thinking
eat.
about it, but I don't, I think I'm protected. I'll be fine.
Seems like a pretty big deal. I never thought we would see the point in life where they tell you to stay away from salad. That's like, what are you supposed to do now?
They always like I feel like this comes out like yearly. Oh, stay away from Taco Bell because they have E. coli in their lettuce or their tomatoes.
If that's the
But
sign you needed to stay away from Taco Bell, I think you were already in trouble. And this is coming from somebody who enjoys Taco Bell. I have no beef with them, but I'm just talking about fast food in general. There's a reason. But now we can't. I just feel like we're at a point where you can't eat anything. We have a video of the foods that you should avoid apparently right now if you are out shopping. Here are some of the things you should be worried about. If you don't have enough already in your life that is terrifying you. Foods to avoid during the parasite outbreak. Can we get it back? All of this. Try to pause it. There you go. Pre-washed, bagged salad kits, salad bars, bagged spinach, kale, pre-cut fruit bowls, fresh raspberries, berries, strawberries, greens. What? Come on, man.
everything.
Everything. Pre-made salsa. Wait, it still keeps going?
Pre-made pico de salsa. So it's pretty much telling you everything that's in green is what you can eat. Hot, fully cooked soups and foods, scrubbed, unpeeled, baked banana apples, sweet potatoes, whole potatoes, cucumbers that are scrubbed, washed, ideally sauteed, frozen berries and fruits, cooked, frozen, or canned veggies, dried herbs, heating to 158 degrees Fahrenheit or higher kills cyclospora. So, again, avoid all those foods that Mo mentioned in the beginning.
Now, listen, my time is my time. My time is my time. I'm telling you, I'm not running around worried about every single thing I eat. I'm praying before I eat the way that I have since I was a kid, and I'm hoping for the best.
I mean, people are making social media videos saying, "Oh, I needed a jump start to my diet," and licking strawberries,
To get
grabbing
sick on purpose?
spinach and stuffing it in their mouths without washing it. Yes,
Why?
because they're
'Cause
trying to lose weight.
from the Zimpy to this, yeah, I will do
Yes.
anything but work out. Anything else, anything but just live an active, healthy lifestyle and work out.
Yep. Go for a walk.
Go for a walk.
Get your
Um,
10,000 steps in.
Get your 10,000 steps, and it starts with 1-2. Speaking of 1-2 step, have you heard Ciara's new song?
No, I haven't.
Boy, my segue game is something different. She has a new song. I believe it's called Yes. We have a sample of it. I'm gonna play a quick snippet because I'm not trying to have us kicked off of the airwaves, but this is enough for you to get an idea of what's going on.
I be like, Y-E-S when you touch on my body. Y-E-S.
All right, what you think?
Was that her video or is that like what do I think about what the song?
Yes. What do you think about this snippet of the song we just played from Ciara?
It's all right.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, it's Ciara, so I love it. Y'all know I got nothing but love for CC. I think the name of the song should be Consent.
Why?
Cause yes, that's what she's making it very clear. It sounds like another baby might be on the way soon, but that's not my business. Moving past on. Now, I want to do a segment this morning called WTF is wrong with people. Because every week I see a video and I want to comment on just exactly that. WTF is wrong with people. In this first video, now, ladies, I want y'all to put yourself in this scenario after we watch this video and tell me if this is something that you would ever do, because we need to talk about it. But this video that we are about to watch is from R&B singer Trey Songz. And to give you, I guess, the idea of what's happening here, it appears that there was a lady who was out and Trey must have been there. And then the next thing you know, he grabs her phone. I believe FaceTimes her man And these are the results.
My brother, I'm here with your wife. And the first thing she asks about is you. She loves you so much and she wants you to be here. She said, please can you take a video for my husband? Of course I do so. Congratulations, you have a good woman. Hope to meet you one day.
Stop playing with me. Hey, stop playing. Hey, stop playing with me. Hold up. First of all, rest in peace to that man. No, I feel sorry for that man.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
You think he's still Mr. Steal Your Girl?
What stopped him? When, hey, tell me, when did he send a notice out that said he was retiring? Did I miss something?
No, he hasn't.
What do you mean? No, let's start at the why. Don't ever hand your phone to a man who's known as Mr. Steal Your Girl and ask him to FaceTime me, telling me how much you miss me and how great of a man I am, so that now I gotta sit wherever I am in life when I receive this message and deal with the fact that once that phone hung up, you still there with Mr. Steal Your Girl. Why does he have your phone? Why? Why are you there?
What if he's just the biggest Trey Songz fan and she did that for her husband?
Yo, why is he that's more offensive. Why am I the biggest Trey Songz fan?
No clue.
Wait, yo, all right. So you think I'm a fan of a lot of R&B singers. Which one of them you think I want? Chris Brown?
Chris Brown. But I don't. Would you want a FaceTime from Chris Brown?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
What do I want a FaceTime from Chris Brown for? For what? That's my man too. I don't understand this. All right,
What if it's a networking thing though? Like, okay, so happened to be at whatever event.
Yo, tell him to call me.
And then it's like, oh, FaceTime him. Can you come on in the moment this week? And he's like, yeah, no doubt. So what am I supposed to do?
If you are my girl or my wife and you're in the industry, that's different. If you in the industry, we moving, we are business partners, something like that. And you out and you see Chris, you meet Chris, yo, Chris, we want to do some FaceTime. That's different. That's not what I feel like was happening here. This looked like she's a fan, he's a fan, and now he's single and she's with Trey. That's what this looked like to me. That's not, she served up that man on a tray.
Mm.
She did. I don't understand. Why would you ever think that's okay to do?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't think I wouldn't do that. But I'm saying in a business,
Okay.
standpoint, I don't
Business,
know.
I get it. Business, I get it. So you don't think, how do you think the rest of their evening went when he hung up the phone? What do you think happened after that?
I don't
What
know.
you think they sat there and talked about her husband?
She might have went home. Maybe her husband was like, all right, come home now.
She got her one time to hang out with Trey Songz, and she went home, huh?
Her husband.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I tell you what, though, I know that boy had a lot of anxiety when that phone hung up. I know the rest of his day wasn't the best ever. That's what I know. That's hilarious. You better not ever play with me like that. I wish my wife would have Usher FaceTime me talking about.
You don't need Usher to FaceTime you. You've already met him.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Like, that gotta be my homeboy. That can't even be somebody I just met, I'm fly with. That gotta be my best friend in the world.
Like money.
That you ran into.
It would have to be money. Money, let's FaceTime him.
It gotta be family. You had that run into my dad to have another man FaceTime me talking about, look who I ran into.
Did I FaceTime you that time? I don't think I did. You were at work.
God, I don't. Yo. Oh. All right. All right. Forget it. That's hilarious to me. I really want a reaction video to that. I want to know what happened with this couple.
There's no wait, was that her TikTok or someone else's? The
I
video
don't
that we
know.
just watched.
I think that was someone else's. I think they were making fun of the video. I don't.
Okay.
Why is that relevant?
Because I was gonna go look into it. Follow
Oh,
up
to see
on,
if there's a follow up of some sort. I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll hear about it. I'm sure. I'm sure when he writes his video, he's gonna. You ever seen? You remember that Steve Smith situation
Which one?
when the guy. This is relevant to the question of the morning too, which is: have you ever called the other person? Let me stop and pause real quick. Have you ever called the other person? Does that make sense?
Have you ever called the other person? No.
Have you ever called the other person? Have you ever been in a situation with someone and you felt like they were cheating, so you called the other person?
Oh, okay.
That's going to be the question of the morning that I want y'all to answer if you are tuning in live. Let me know if you've ever done it. Have you ever called the other person? Steve Smith is a football player, wide receiver, retired, and he went viral one time because he was, I guess, messing with this girl's wife, and the dude found out, and he ended up calling Steve Smith. Do you remember this? It was a big deal.
No, I don't. When did it happen?
This was like last February. I remember because I was on the charity trip that I go on, and I was in Florida when this broke, and it was all over the place because the dude was calling Steve Smith, and he was like, yo, like, fam, I used to watch you run routes. Like, why are you running them in my wife?
Oh my
And
God.
Steve Smith was like, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's so foul, but what are you supposed to say? What are you supposed to say? The man call you and say, yo, what are you doing? Why are you like, you know what I mean? Why is my wife the wide receiver?
Oh my God.
What
stop.
is it? And he said, yo, I'm sorry, man. All right. Forget it. That's what your man is about to be calling Trey Songz with the same question. I'm telling you. Soon as Trey hung up the phone, he told her, say,
Stop.
all right. He told you what's happening. They don't buy no drinks at the bar. They pop champagne when they. Your girl was saying, all right.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna follow up on that.
Oh yeah, so is she. In this next video, this man appears to be getting arrested. I really don't know what's happening here, to be honest. I saw this right before we went live, and I was like, we'll figure it out as we go. But this man asked this cop a question, and if I heard what I think I heard, I want y'all to hear it too.
Okay.
Hey, take a picture of my please. Raise my balls up. Please.
What for?
Yeah, that's it.
What's wrong with it?
Just look at it. Don't be afraid. Look at what you all are gifted. Man's got to struggle.
What?
Bust wood for his family. You don't trade nothing.
Is he in disbelief?
We're gonna get you some help, okay?
Yes, I think so. Did you
Oh
pause
my
it?
God. No.
Oh, it
That's where it
stops?
stops.
Yo, why did he say that to the cop? He said, he said, look what you've all been gifted.
Oh my God.
Oh man, that was just a little quick laugh for y'all on this.
The cop said, we're gonna get you some help. Okay, man?
He's gonna need it on this Thursday morning. Okay. I have a weekly astrology, and then we'll get to the question of the morning. This weekly astrology is brought to you by the guy who always does Why I Hate Your Sign, in case you don't know. Yo, you know what's funny though? I just released a video for cancer yesterday, and it's funny, it's doing well. But it never seems to amaze me that I've been doing these I Hate Your Sign Zodiac videos for, oh my God, what, 8 years now? Long time. And if you're not familiar, I do every sign, and I'll do like 60 seconds of why I hate your sign. And a lot of them do really well online. And each and every time, 8 years in, the top comment is always, damn, Kansas must have did a number on him. Like, it's funny to me that people still don't realize I do every sign. It's never personal.
Who hurt you?
It's always the who hurt you, right? but it's all good. So Cancer, I'm gonna do every morning, or when we do Mo's mornings with Mo, I'm going to give you your daily astrology, and I'll pick random signs, but I'll start with Cancer because it's Cancer season. So let's look at the Cancer astrology, daily astrology horoscope for July 16th, 2026. If you are a Cancer, you happen to be listening, it says a friend's perspective could help you sort what has been feeling too tangled. The moon in your third house of communication forms a supportive trine. Yo, what's up with these words today? What is that? What even is that?
Supportive trine.
To Sharon in your 11th house of friends. This is why I don't read daily horoscopes.
Maybe they got a friend Sharon.
All right, man. Making honest words easier to share with trusted people. Reach out to someone who helps you sort vague stress into practical next steps. Your protective heart prefers safety, and today a simple exchange can help you set boundaries without closing off support. Say what matters plainly, then let reassurance steady your next move. So, if you are a Cancer, I believe what that's telling you is to lean on your friends today. Whatever it is you're going through, you have a friend in your life that can give you good perspective and give you good advice. That is the person that you should lean into and trust their perspective. And I agree with that, because you should trust their perspective and not your own. Here's what I'm telling you. What I know about Cancers. Don't trust yourself, because y'all, that emotion that y'all got fired up, that's just in the back of you telling you what's right and what's wrong, it's wrong. It's wrong. You too deep in that thing. That's why you're a water sign. You always swimming for your life, and you drowning because you can't see clearly. You know how when you in the water, you start drowning and all you can hear and see is the water? That's you. Water sign. Drowning, trying to save your life. Somebody throwing you a life vest. You think you could do it on your own. That's why your ass feeling the way you feeling right now. Lean, okay? Lean on your friend. Lean on your partner. Lean on your support, and let somebody help you from drowning in that water and staying in that crabby shell that you always in, because you don't ever want... What? That's too much?
Drowning in your own tears.
You know that's you know that's true about Cancers. I said that in the video. They call it the crab shell. That's where they go when they're feeling overwhelmed and insecure. They crab shell.
Who's they?
Cancers. The worst name in astrology. But shout out to Cancers. I actually love all, and I love Cancers. I just be joking. All right, let's get to this question in the morning. I saw this video, and it irritated me. I was so irritated. It went viral on X, which, by the way, X has the worst rebranding of all time. I still call it Twitter, and most people still call it Twitter, but I don't want to sound ignorant, so I try to remember to say X when I'm speaking on air. But it was a side chick apparently calling the wife of a guy that she's currently with. He's laid up. Apparently, they have been laid up for about 6 months. She felt like he was lying, so she calls wife in his phone. Wife answers, and then a conversation ensues. And this conversation was really pissing me off. So I figured I'd play it on the show so it can piss y'all off too.
I think you lying, so I'm about to call her and see what she say.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Hello?
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 Is this Sharon?
Yeah, who is this? And why are you calling me from this phone?
My name is Jasmine, and so I don't know. Your husband told me that he told you about us already, and that you guys are separated.
Wool up, just wool up.
Wait. That we separated. How long you know him?
It's been like, I want to say like 6 months now.
What?
So you calling me to tell me you was sleeping with my husband?
Well, he didn't tell me that he had a wife for real. He said y'all were basically getting divorced, you know, and you weren't together anymore. But I don't know, men be lying. So I just, like I said, he's asleep right now. So I was like, let me just go into that.
So he at your house right now?
Bruh.
Yes, he's here a lot.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, where you live at? Because now, so like, I need to pull up on him. Because first of all, let me go back. So why are you calling me? What are we supposed to be doing right now? Because I'm hot.
First of all, you need to relax because I called you because he's over here telling me that y'all aren't together. And it's crazy to me that you're over here trying to snap on me. Your husband's not even home. So you
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
And that's why I'm snapping, because I'm ready to get over there and snap on him.
But is she snapping though?
Okay, because I was about to say.
Because I'm not understanding, like, what you said. Y'all known each other how long?
Like 6 months now.
So you've been sleeping with him for 6 months?
Okay, first of all, no, I said I knew him for 6 months. We probably been sleeping together for like 5.
What do you mean by that?
But
So you've been sleeping with him for about 6 months?
I said what I said. And I don't like your tone because I'm trying to help you and you're over here against me.
Are you helping me?
He told me y'all weren't together. Are you together or not? Because why is he
We're
over?
absolutely together.
So why
We're
here?
absolutely
So then why is
together.
he
I have
here?
paperwork behind that.
Okay, paperwork. Why is he here?
And that's what we're going to find out. But it's okay because I'm going to get new paperwork and then he can stay there.
I don't want him either if he's cheating on you.
He can absolutely stay there.
No,
because
he
what he's
can't.
not going to do is play in my face while he over there laid up with you.
I was infuriated. I was infuriated because, well, for one, shout out to the wife in this situation because she obviously is going through a lot, but she wasn't snapping to me at all. Was she snapping to you?
No.
I felt like she was real calm, and this side woman just wanted drama by any means. She just wanted to create a problem of it. And it's like, you went at her on some let's talk like women. It seemed like in the beginning, because why else are you calling her? And then you started, when she didn't even want to smoke with you, she wanted to smoke with him, which rightfully so. She turned the problem into making it about her. And then at the end said she didn't want him. So if you don't want him, then why are you calling me? What are we doing here? I was just mad about that entire situation. What you feel?
She was just trying to get the truth because obviously the man was lying to her about him separating from his wife.
The side girl.
Yes.
You believe that?
Yes.
I think she knew the truth already, and she was just trying to destroy a happy home, and she was angry and was trying to create a problem with the wife.
Well, both things can be true.
She can't be needing the truth and not needing the truth. That's going to be the truth.
I think so. She felt like she was being lied to because obviously.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like she might have not been receiving the full truth, but I don't think she was truly believing this man was not married. I don't believe that. Maybe she convinced herself of that.
That whole story that both men and women always, I guess, say, oh, we're separated or we sleep in different rooms and things like that when they have a side chick or a side, boyfriend, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she just wanted to know the truth because whoever she was with was telling her she knew that there was something wrong with whatever story this man was giving her. So she wanted answers. And she got them whatever way she could.
So if she genuinely just wanted to know the truth, and that's all this was about, why the attitude toward the wife? Why the animosity toward the wife? What did the wife do to you?
Normally, women always have animosity towards one another, I feel like. I don't know why. But we do have a comment. It says, wife way too nice when side chick got an attitude. Side chick was being petty and wanted to just tell the wife. She knows that man is fully married. That's
exactly how I feel. You're saying the opposite, but that's how I feel. I feel like she was not calling on some woman to woman. I just want to know the truth. I feel like I'm being lied to. That call did not give me that. That call gave me, she know exactly what time it is. She knows this man is married. She knows he's not leaving his wife. Yeah, he might have gamed her a little bit and made her think something more than what was happening, but she called to destroy something. She called on some, I'm fed up. I want her to know about me. I want her to know what's going down. And I want them to not be together so that I can be with him, or at least so that he can have neither one of us.
Oh, no. Okay. I'm sorry. I agree with that. So she can be with him. Although she said, oh, I don't want him either. Yes, you do.
Yeah, because that's why you calling.
Right. And you want whatever life this guy is making it seem like he gave his wife. You want the life that they have for you and that guy.
That's what I think. I don't think she would, because that's why she had that animosity. And I do think the wife was, I don't know if the wife was too nice. I mean, I get why she could have crashed out. She had every right to crash out, but I think the wife was just on something mature.
But if you crash out, you don't get the information that you're looking for. That's why you need to be calm to get that information. She was trying to get this girl's address. All right, I want to go see my husband. I'm not worried about you. Now, when she pulled up, I don't know what was going to happen because you obviously know about me and you're calling me and you expect me to.
For what? Like now you putting yourself in an awkward situation because they going to have proof of you crashing out that you don't want that out there. You don't want that. You know what I mean? You especially because if you might crash out in real life. If I crash out in real life, I don't want there to be audio now of me telling you to crash out is coming. And she didn't do anything. Like, this ain't really between you and I. This is between me and the man that's laying next to you, snoring, drooling on somebody else's pillow. This is between me and him. Who are you? This is you calling me with this animosity and this drama because you entangled in something. You know what I mean? She in an entanglement. And now you trying to take it out on me. This has nothing to do with me. So I get the wife just handled it in a fashion that I think you could only hope to.
Classy.
Very classy. Now in real life, let's turn it to personal experiences. I hate this topic, but when I saw it, I was like, you know what? Got a morning show. Let's do it. In life, have you ever been in a situation where you felt like your partner was talking to someone else, and so you called the other person?
That's a question for me.
That's the question for everybody. If you're listening, I want you to join the show, chime in, tell us if you have done that. I'm really debating in the back of my mind if I want to call one of my friends live and ask them. But yes, I'm starting with you. Have you ever called the other person?
Yes.
You've called the other person?
I've called someone.
You have?
I have.
What happened?
What happened? Nothing. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened? So
No,
there was no answer?
Oh, I was about to curse. Yeah, they did answer.
What happened?
Nothing was said. It was very awkward. That's it.
Yeah. Wait, what? I'm so confused by this. So you called and just stayed on the phone?
I called and said, "Who is this?" Because I wasn't sure who the person was because at the time this person had switched the person's name in their phone. And I guess it was just proof of what I believed was going on. And that's it. And I think I hung up.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay. All right. Any comments? Anybody else done it?
I didn't call the other person, but when I thought he was cheating, he was.
What? All right. So, how'd you find out? That would be my question to them. Didn't call the other person. All right. I have called the other person. I hate to admit this. I absolutely hate to admit this. It is probably top 2 most embarrassing things I've ever done in my life. By far. I've definitely done. The 2 things in life that I have done that I regret, that I absolutely feel like it was just the corniest things I've ever done in my life. One was call the other person, and one was go through somebody's phone. 2 things I did one time and will never, ever do again.
How do you feel about it? How did you feel about it in the moment?
Calling the other person?
Mm-hmm.
Like a loser. I felt like a complete loser. It was one of the few times in life. I was young and I wanted to know the truth. That's genuinely what it was. I felt like this woman was always lying. And this was at a point in my life when I always looked for a reason to stay. I looked for a reason, and not just in relationships and friendships and anything in life, at a job. I always looked for a reason for it to work out. And now I don't really think that way anymore. And it's unfortunate, but I more so look for a reason to leave as I've gotten older. But at that point in my life, I was just looking for a reason to try to make this work. And I was like, yo, I just think she's lying. And I'm not gonna snooper. I wasn't about to do a bunch of research. I wasn't gonna go through a phone. I wasn't gonna do any of that. But one day, I didn't call him. He called and I answered. So
I was about to ask you, how was that exchange?
I just answered and I didn't say anything. Initially, I remember that. I just answered and he was like, "What's up, babe?" I was like, babe almost sent me. I was about to go
What?
somewhere. He was talking, he thought it was her. He didn't call her phone.
Oh, I thought he called you.
No, he called her phone.
Oh, okay,
And I
okay.
answered. So and then I was like, "Babe." And he was like, "Who this?" And then I was like, "Who this?" And he was like, told me who he was. And I was like, "How long y'all been talking?" And he told me. I don't remember what the answer was, but it was long enough. And then he went crazy on me. He was like, "That's your girl?" Oh, I had your girl. He started getting mad graphic. And that's when I knew he had it out for me. But yeah, I'll never forget that feeling. That I don't know that I've ever looked at anything the same after that. Women, relationships, anything. That was rough. That was rough. But yeah, never do it again. Never again.
We have a comment, a follow-up comment to the last one. It says the original comment was, "I didn't call the other person, but when I thought he was cheating, he was." So then Mo asked, "Well, what happened?" Her response was, "The other woman called me and I told her she could have him because they sound like they deserve each other." Good for you.
Yep. So similar situation. That's all you can say in that moment, really. Looking back on it, I'm glad it happened the way that it did because it was what I needed to get me over the hump of believing everything that I was believing. Because I think we all go through that at some point in life. You see what you want to see. You hear what you want to hear. And a lot of people, their vision is so jaded because they see it through the filter of what they want to believe, and they'll never even know it. Like, some of us have friends, family members who go through that. You can't tell them the truth about their life or their partner or the situation that they're in because they're never going to see it through the lens that you do. They're always going to see it through the lens that they see it. And sometimes you're that person and you're in that space. And that was definitely the push that I needed to realize that there was better. And I think if nothing else, let that be the message this morning, that sometime in life, you're being held back because of what you can't see and what you're holding on to. And there's certain things in life you simply cannot grasp or reach for until you let go of what you're currently holding, because your hands are full and your hands are full with something that they should not be full with. And until you let that go, you won't be able to grab what you deserve and what's meant for you. That's all I got. Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, this has been another Mornings with Mo. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you were tuning in live, I appreciate you. If you're watching it later on the YouTube, that's all good too. We are just getting started and we are growing and learning, so grow with us. And I appreciate y'all for being here. Tuesday. Peace.